Have you ever lost your temper and immediately regretted it? That feeling of your face turning red, your heart pounding, and words spilling out that you can't take back. In that moment, you don't just lose control, you lose respect. Not just from others, but from yourself. What if I told you there's a timeless philosophy, practiced by emperors and thinkers for thousands of years, that holds the key to mastering these destructive impulses? This is the power of Stoicism. Imagine a heated argument at work. Someone criticizes your project unfairly. Your first instinct might be to lash out, to defend yourself with equal fire. But what happens? The situation escalates, bridges are burned, and you're seen as volatile and unprofessional. Now, picture the Stoic response. Instead of reacting, you pause, you take a breath, you listen, not to formulate a comeback, but to understand. You respond with calm, measured logic. Who holds the power in this scenario? Who commands respect? It's not the loudest person in the room. It's the most composed. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the core of our journey today. It's not about becoming an emotionless robot. That's a huge misconception about Stoicism. It's about understanding your emotions, acknowledging them, and then choosing not to be enslaved by them. Anger, frustration, anxiety, these are like storm clouds. Stoicism teaches you to be the mountain, unmovable, while the clouds pass by. Think of Seneca, another giant of Stoicism, who said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This is a practical tool you can use today. The next time you feel that surge of rage, impose a delay. Count to 10. Walk away from your screen. Go for a short walk. This small gap between stimulus and response is where your power lies. It's in this space that you can choose reason over reaction, discipline over drama. In this space, you reclaim your dignity. So, how do we build this emotional fortress? It starts with small, daily habits. First, practice the view from above. When you're overwhelmed by a problem, imagine yourself floating high above the situation. See how small it is in the grand scheme of things. Your argument with a partner, a missed deadline, a rude comment from this perspective, they lose their power to disrupt your peace. This isn't about dismissing your problems, but about seeing them with clarity and proportion. Next, embrace the dichotomy of control, a cornerstone of Epictetus's teachings. Simply divide everything in your life into two categories: things you can control and things you can't. You can't control the traffic, the weather, or what other people think of you. You can control your response, your attitude, and your actions. Wasting energy on what's outside your control is the fast track to misery. Focusing on what you can control is the path to empowerment and tranquility. When you truly internalize this, you become untouchable. The world can throw its worst at you, but your inner citadel remains secure. Let's talk about respect again. Who do you admire most in your life? Chances are it's someone who remains calm under pressure, the leader who navigates a crisis with a steady hand, the friend who listens to your problems without judgment, the parent who handles a child's tantrum with patient strength. These people are anchors in a storm. They don't get swept away by the waves of chaos because their emotional discipline holds them firm. This is the kind of respect that is earned, not demanded. It's a quiet strength that speaks louder than any shout. A powerful Stoic practice is negative visualization. This might sound pessimistic, but it's incredibly effective. Take a moment each morning to imagine losing the things you value most: your job, your health, your loved ones. This isn't to create anxiety, but to cultivate gratitude. By mentally preparing for loss, You not only appreciate what you have more deeply, but you also build resilience for when adversity inevitably strikes. You learn that your well-being doesn't depend solely on external things, but on your inner character. When you lose your cool, you're essentially handing over the keys to your happiness to someone else. You're saying, your words, your actions, have the power to ruin my day. The Stoic takes back those keys. They understand that no one can harm them unless they allow their own judgment to be harmed. Your inner peace is your most valuable possession, and you are its sole guardian. Don't give that power away for anything. Silence is often your most potent weapon. When faced with insults or provocation, sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Silence can be unnerving to an aggressor. It signals that their words have no effect on you, that you are operating on a higher plane of self-control. It denies them the satisfaction of a reaction. As the saying goes, never wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty, and the pig likes it. Choose your battles wisely, and understand that many aren't worth fighting at all. So, let's put this all together. Your journey to emotional mastery begins now. Start small. The next time you feel a surge of frustration, label the emotion. Say to yourself, I am feeling anger. This simple act of naming it creates distance. Then, apply Seneca's delay. Take a breath. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it isn't, practice letting it go. If it is, decide on a calm, rational course of action. This isn't an overnight transformation. It's a lifelong practice. There will be days you fail, days you react impulsively. That's okay. The Stoic way is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about getting back up each time you fall, dusting yourself off, and recommitting to being the master of your own mind. By building these habits, you're not just learning to control your emotions. You are forging a character of unshakable strength. You are becoming the person others look to in a crisis. You are earning the deepest, most enduring form of respect, the kind that comes from true self-mastery. Take control. Be the anchor in the storm. Your inner peace and the respect you command depend on it. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more wisdom on building a stronger mind.